Hi there, thanks for tuning in again. This video is about calculating quantities for one serve as well as calculating quantities for multiple serves. So we're going to use the costing sheet that we made for the basic scones for 12 serves just to keep it easy, and once you've got the Excel spreadsheet you really don't need to invent another one. So what we need to do first is look at how many, and we just talked about it, how many serves are in the dish that we made. So this, according to the recipe, should make 12 serves. So we want to first of all work out how much we require to make one serve. So we need the quantity for one serve. And we're also going to look at today, we're going to make out that we're having a afternoon tea and we want to make 50 scones. So we'll need to calculate the quantity for 50 scones. So quantity for 50 serves. You may seem a bit long-winded to do the one serve as well as the 50 serves, but it's a good idea to see how to do that, because often in food tech we calculate one serve when we're making dishes, and it also gives us a nice little rounded idea of what we're doing, and then it's much easier to calculate the 50 serves, because if they don't divide evenly in, it can be a little bit complicated. So just for ease, we'll make one serve and then we'll make 50 serves. So for one serve we need to look at how much the dish required for the 12 serves. So we're going to make a formula again. So coming back over to our highlighter box, we'll put an equal, and then we're going to click on the quantity for the 12 serves, and we'll divide that using the backslash by 12, and we get 1.67 grams of butter. Now, for those of you who haven't seen this before, Excel has a really great function where you can create the formula yourself. You just need to use some of the keystrokes or the symbols to create the dividing and the multiplying. Now, once we've done it for one, we can actually drag it down. So you can click on this little box here and drag that all the way down to cover all of the 4 ingredients that we've got here. So there's 4 ingredients. And that's calculated that for all of the ingredients we require. Now you can see it's 1.67 grams for the butter, 25 grams for the flour. Now, if you have trouble looking at this and working out which one it does across, just take your mouse over to the left-hand side and see how it's highlighted, the 9 is dark. If you click on that, that shows you the line that you're looking at that time. So you can just scroll across and look at all the information you need for that particular ingredient. It's quite handy at some stages. Now we need 0.1 gram of salt. Nobody's going to put 0.1 gram of salt, and we probably wouldn't make one scone, but it's just it gives you a fair idea. And then we've got 20.83 mils of milk. Now we want to work that out for 50 serves. Once again, we're going to use that handy dandy little thing that Excel has and create a formula. So equals. Now what we'll do is we'll multiply the one serve by 50. So click on the one serve of the butter and then multiply, remembering that that's the asterisk above the 8, and multiply by 50, enter, and voila, once again we've got it there for us. And we'll drag that down and you'll see all of those quantities you need. Now I've changed the number so that it doesn't have any decimal places. If you originally, may look something like this, and if we format cells, we're going to, you can see it's on number here, and we're going to give it 2 decimal places. So that's what this is what it might look like to start with. Now I'm going to change that back again. So I'm going to highlight the cells I want to change. Actually, I'll highlight the whole column. That's a good idea. And when you highlight the whole column, it changes the format for everything. And we're telling the cells to format. So anytime a number appears in here, we want no decimal places, and that's basically Excel rounding it out for us and telling us a simpler number than, as opposed to trying to calculate what that 5.21 grams or whatever it was. So we want 5 grams of salt, 83 grams of butter, 1,250 grams of flour, which using your mathematical knowledge now is 1.25 kilos, and 1,042 mils of milk, which is 1.042 litres. So 1 litre, and remembering that it's 20 mils in a tablespoon, 1 litre and 2 tablespoons. Okay, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.